August 21st, 2022, here at the SpaceX Orbital Tank Farm at Starbase SpaceX South Texas launch site. You see my umbrella there coming into the left side of the camera here. It is kind of windy today, and I'm going to probably do about a 20-minute live stream here and just catch up with you and see what's been going on, what you've been seeing here at the launch site, and any thoughts you might have about stuff. Elongated. Okay, so it is 6:16 p.m. here. Thanks for saying hello, Elongated. Good stuff. Looking good, huh? Yeah, thanks. So there are a number of lifts currently. I looked when I drove down here at the main gate here. I didn't see anything going on over there from that view. This seems to be the best view, unless I had my other camera with me, which I do, but not capable of live streaming for too long at the moment. But yeah, this is kind of the best view of what's going on, the most of what's going on here at the launch site. I think around this Friday my inverter is supposed to get here, so that'll give me a lot more capability with the Starlink. All right. Yeah, and I'm also I'm planning to get a side job, so I'm gonna get some work on the side, and I will squeeze in a bunch of maybe some 24/7 live streaming of the launch site, but most of the time I'm gonna be working elsewhere. That's the current plan. If they do a static fire or something like that, I'll make it a point to do what I can to get a close-up shot of that static fire or launch, but maybe I'll take a day off or two and get those shots. But at the moment, I gotta get work elsewhere. If you're passing through and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, because the more subscribers I get, the more I can stay here on site in person. The less subscribers we get, the less I can stay here in person. So if you'd like to see me here on site more often, then subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and share the link to the feed, and share the view here. Yep, that's what I'm thinking as well. Elongated. Yep, got to get some side work. I've done it before, so I will do it again. I called someone I used to work for, and they have a bunch of jobs, so get some work. You know, there's no telling when SpaceX is going to do their first launch. Elon tweeted yesterday, or it may have been today, that one of his goals for this year is to do the first launch, orbital launch, and also to do the self-driving car, the software, to finish that software for the Tesla vehicles. So those are the two top projects on his calendar for this year. And if they're wondering if they're going to get to a launch this year, then I should get some work, because that's another 4 months till the end of the year. And if they don't launch before the end of the year, and if I don't get work elsewhere, I'm going to be in a load of hurt. So got to start doing the work now. And if they look like they're going to launch, I will get a break from that work and shift my attention back to here. Hey, Mix. Yep. Good stuff. I'll get a shot here to the left. So there's one lift on the left there. There's another one below that. I'll use my hand here. See if I can get my hand in the shot here. So there's one here. There's another one there, and I think there's another one just. Let's see. There's another one to the right of that. So I see 3 lifts. Hey Johnny, 3003. Zoom in a little bit. I don't know what they've been doing on the launch platform. Last night, in the middle of the night, they were doing some welding up above the quick disconnect. So they are still welding and grinding. Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry. Did I say the 21st? Yeah, it's the 22nd. I'll edit the title later. Sorry. I think I may have said the 21st in the beginning there too. It is the 22nd of August today. Thank you for the correction. Monday, 2022. Thank you. Sir Chris. I'm doing it right, Sir Chris. I get a shot here to the left. We can see that they moved, it is windy, so they moved one of the helium containers back to there, but I'm looking for that pump. I thought I saw the pump here, still here. I guess it's not here anymore. 1, 2, 3. Wow, they moved that pump somewhere. Okay, let me turn the camera here. The wind's too much in that direction, so I don't want to point the camera over there in that way. What kind of action are you looking at? I can point it back in that direction. Let me see. Yeah, there was a pump over here. I'm not seeing it currently. Let me see. When we look up in the back there, there's 1, 2, 3. There is a 4th one they haven't put in place. Yeah, they did put one of them in, but there should be another one still waiting to get put in. I'm holding the umbrella too, so it's a little bit messed up right now. The wind is coming from the east at the moment. Normally it comes from the southeast, so the wind's from a different direction right now. Yeah, but they did move that helium tank. Yeah, right in front, right? They moved that helium tank over there to the left side there. Let me know if the wind is too much or if the sound gets messed up. Just to the right. Good. Hey, no enemies. Yeah, I don't see the. There was a 5 pump on the ground here on a pallet. I don't see it. There is another shorter one to the right off the screen here, but yeah. Anyway, and they moved that this helium tank here was further to the right over here. So this one they moved further to the left there, and the other one they put against the wall back there. But yeah. Anyway. I bought some dirt for the, I bought some dirt for the banana tree, so that was kind of fun. The soil over by the remote camera is mostly sand, so buying dirt is a good thing, you know. Sandy soil is apparently good for root vegetables, that just a single root. Whereas if you want like if you have a plant or a fruit or a vegetable that has a lot of roots going in every direction, that's when you would want more of a dirt type soil. So like a sandy soil is good for like beets or carrots and that type of thing. This is kind of cool. We'll get to see this truck do the whole thing about hooking up to the helium container and pulling it out. It's gonna be cool. Alright, well that was really fast. Alright. Looks like this is a liquid nitrogen is kind of what I think it is. Yeah, what I want to do is check this out. Alright, Elongated, you are now a moderator. Welcome to the stream. If you don't want to be a moderator, let me know. I'll remove it. We've got a good group of moderators here now, and I'm looking to add a lot more too. So you've been here a long time, so welcome. Hey, Stephanie. Johnny 3003 says, so SLS probably indeed will indeed launch first when Booster 7 still isn't at the launch site. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Awesome. Good morning, Stephanie. Good deal. Good morning. So it'd be, let's see what time it is here. 6:30 p.m. here. So it's at least maybe 6:30 or 7:30 in the morning over there in Australia. Good morning to you, Stephanie. .30 in the morning. Good stuff. Good stuff. About what, Stephanie? Who are you asking? But yeah, I don't have any questions. But what might you answer questions about? Or maybe you're asking somebody else. All right, I'm going to go back to the orbital launch mount. We'll get another shot in that direction. From anyone. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. So if anyone has any questions, Stephanie would be happy to talk. I don't know if this is the, we normally have a pretty strong regular group here, so this may be the kind of the core OCEAN group, and maybe not so many newcomers. I'm not sure. If you're new to the stream, say something and introduce yourself if you'd like to. And yeah, we've been here a while. Everything so far today looks normal. The only real big thing that I see is there's a bunch of people on the launch platform doing some stuff. There's 3 or 4 cherry pickers over there doing a little work. Says, watching all this since Lab Potter installed his first camp 8 miles away on a skyscraper. Wow, that's several years, huh? Alright, so we got some wind here. That's why the camera's shaking a little bit. I will open the umbrella and cut down on that wind a little bit. About 18 minutes into the stream. I'll probably do another 15 minutes and then maybe move to the main gate over there. Umbrella is open. I don't see any work on these chopsticks, so. But in the middle of the night, there was a, I'll tilt up here. There was some welding on the tower above the chopstick area. So there was a light, almost a constant light of welding about a finger width above the chopsticks there on the tower. So they're still doing the welding and grinding and everything else on the tower, chopsticks, and the platform, the launch platform. They're working on everything still, you know. Stephanie, yes, they did. They moved the motors that were in front of the methane side, but I haven't gotten any video of any of that moving. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff on the pad, huh? Good stuff. I'm looking to hit 30,000 subscribers, so if you'd like to support that effort. Share the link to the channel and subscribe. Encourage other people to subscribe, and it's get one day closer to launch here as we do more and more video. I watched a couple of good videos today of some people in other areas, not space related, and yeah, people are making good videos. Today's been mostly sunny, no rain today, and last I checked, we're looking at maybe toward the end of this week we'll maybe get some rain, at least as of yesterday. So today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The next 3 days I think are supposed to be pretty sunny, or at least through Wednesday, and then maybe Thursday, Friday-ish, we might get some rain. So. No Enemy says SpaceX is setting up to do another tower in Florida. Yeah, aren't they almost finished with the first one, huh? So 3 inches of rain in the past week over there in Australia, huh? Wow. That's cool. Yeah, the Starship is still here too. It is to the right. I'll get that shot in a bit. Two more pieces, huh? To the tower. Wow, that's exciting. How close can people get to that launch site over there at Kennedy Space Center? Is it maybe 3-4 miles away, or can they actually get up real close to that? Need more rain in Vegas, says No Enemies. Now there's more than one Las Vegas here in the United States. Are you referring to the one in Nevada, or the one in there's another state where there's a Las Vegas? There's more than one state. Nevada. Good for you. Good for you. All right. I'll get the shot of the launch platform. Maybe with the amount of heat we get out here, the workers have an option of working during the day or at nighttime, and maybe you know, if you consider that the welders wear these really dark helmets, and when they weld, it kind of the helmet that they wear blocks out most of the sunlight, so that when the weld, when the weld happens, it gets even darker, right? So maybe it's easier to weld at nighttime. Possibly that's so maybe the welders have an option of working during the daytime or the nighttime, and they're like, nah, we want to work at night. It's easier at nighttime. So maybe maybe that is true. I don't know. I'm not a welder, but that seems to be what could be the situation, because I see more welding here at nighttime than during the day. It could be that just during the daytime you can't really see the weld because everything's light outside, but I've done a little welding myself, and I can't imagine a situation where they'd want to do it that way. Okay, Johnny says, I found only one live cam at Kennedy Space Center, which is from the space flight. I think you're referring to NSF. I think they are at the press center there, though. I didn't know there was a press center. Cool. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about the setup they have over there for cameras. Good stuff. Stephanie says, Las Vegas is a city in the county of San Miguel, New Mexico. Yeah, so there is another Las Vegas. Someone made a video saying Las Vegas is getting out of water, and they weren't referring to Nevada, so they were referring to another Las Vegas. And Space Flight Now is another company, not NSF, says Johnny. 3 and 3. Okay, good. Space Flight Now is a new maybe not a new, but is another YouTube channel. Good stuff. Thanks for the info. Get the Starship here. So we got the methane tanks here. They look good. They have not had any incidents or anything else. Get a shot of the Starship. Starship 24 still on the pad, looking good. Starship 4000, good stuff. I can get another shot of this as I go back toward the main gate here. I looked on my way here and there was nothing special going on in that direction, so I didn't set up over there, but I can set up after this, maybe if I do another live stream from the main gate. You see the sun is still pretty high up in the sky there. We've got at least another couple hours of sunlight. Hey, Thunderstorm Pants 3. Awesome. Yeah, so currently the ability to watch the live stream here is not restricted to a membership type thing. So the goal of Ocean Cam is to take video of the oceans on the different moons throughout our solar system and also the planets. So we know there's oceans underneath many of the surfaces of these moons, over 200 moons in our solar system. And also the planets, they have oceans, you know, more water than all the water on the Earth. Over 20 to 50 times more water confirmed off the Earth in our solar system. So nobody yet has taken that video footage. So our mission here is to focus on that as a goal, to take the video from the surface and in the ocean itself, under the surface, the subsurface, either from a submarine or some type of other video camera inside the ocean. So we're not looking from orbit. We'd like to get that water visual imagery to inspire future explorers out there in space, and to change the story, because right now we just have evidence and data from orbit, but we don't have any actual surface level video imagery. And so that's the goal of Ocean Cam. And then also, to make it profitable, we want to extract that water and put it into containers, big Olympic-sized, swimming pool-sized containers, and then offer it for sale to the highest bidder. Because one Olympic-sized swimming pool of water in today's dollars is worth about $3 to $4 billion minimum. So if the mission to do that, if the cost to do a mission is maybe $2 billion to get that video imagery, and possibly also to send a pump and a big storage container to pump the water into, maybe it could be less than $2 billion to do the mission. And if the profit from that, if the gross profit from that mission was $3 billion at the minimum, at a cost of about $1,000 per pound, also considering that a pound in low Earth orbit costs between $1,000 and $10,000, then even if we were to sell it at a minimum of $1,000 per pound, that would be about $3 billion for an Olympic-sized swimming pool. If we were to sell it at the $10,000 range for even at low Earth orbit, which is the current day pricing for water in low Earth orbit, that would be about $30 billion gross profit for an Olympic-sized swimming pool sized container full of ocean water from one of these moons or planets. So it could be pretty profitable, the Ocean Cam mission, and that's the goal here, to do that one after another in all the different moons and planets throughout our solar system, to change the story of humanity, to get it out of the rut of the 1970s type space missions that we've been accustomed to here, and to actually infuse it with some adrenaline, with some excitement, to get outside of that old thinking of pre-computers type science, and into the future where we know we can do a lot more and actually inspire each other. That's the goal of OCEAN, to get out of that rut of the old NASA paradigm and into the commercial side of space exploration. I'm going back to the chat here. Steffi says most welders use those automatic visors that go dark when you strike an arc. Yeah, I've used those myself as well, Stephanie. Those are fun. You need to have one of those. Starship 4000, they keep closing, canceling the road closures because they're not ready to move anything. I think maybe Elon was putting out a lot of hype about being ready to launch to keep the excitement going, but he's been putting out the hype for over a year now. So I think he's been promoting it as any good business owner will do to keep people excited and moving forward. But obviously, they're still not ready to launch after a good while since he said they were ready to launch. So, or maybe conditions have changed. So maybe there's some unpredictable situations. But I think they were saying they were ready to launch last year in 2001, September, and we're still we're almost a year after that, and they're still not ready to launch here. So something has not been true over the last 11-12 months. Whether it was Elon putting out some hype, or maybe it was a shifting conditions in the economy or something, but they're still not ready to launch here at SpaceX, and it is August of 2022. It's August 22nd. Or maybe it was the personnel at SpaceX who were lying to Elon. I don't know what the situation is, or whether it was just a PR. A little BS with a PR, or maybe incompetence or something else, but yeah, they're still not ready to launch 11 months later. Johnny says, did you see that Peter Beck from Rocket Lab will launch a probe to Venus next year? A very small one, though, but still seeking for life in the atmosphere there. Yeah, again, and my philosophy is that there's nowhere in the universe where there isn't life. So life is everywhere. It's only the incompetent scientist who's never done any meditation, some real internal meditation, who will question whether there's life in the universe. So it's really a childish thought to think that there isn't life in the universe. And if you're really at least a beginner meditator, you know that most of science is incorrect as far as energy. And as even a mid-level meditator, you know that there is life after death. And as you get more experience in meditation, you find out the reality that there is life beyond the earth, and there is life outside of the body. So you don't need your physical body to live. And as you meet other beings, you confirm for yourself that there is life off the planet. So the thought that there might not be life off the earth is a really pretty childish thought, and it's only limited to those scientists who, again, have not done any meditation. So if you want to keep questioning whether there's life off the earth, then you're welcome to do so. But any beginning or a mid-level meditator will tell you that there is indeed life off the earth. And any advanced meditator, I'm not talking about an advanced, experienced, expert scientist, but I'm talking about an actual advanced meditator, will tell you, yes, there is life everywhere in the universe. It's only the inexperienced novice human on the earth who's never done any meditation who would question whether there is life elsewhere in the universe. So it's a childish thought to think that there is no life in the universe. And again, an engineer is not a meditator. So if you really want to find life in the universe, and if you think other people on the earth might be a good measure for knowledge as to whether there's life elsewhere in the universe, then the people who can tell you whether there's life outside the earth are not the engineers. They are actually the meditators. So you'd have to talk with a yogi or some type of meditator, you know, because we're talking about capability as a human capability. So as long as we're looking at technology as for capability, the ability of the human to sense is it's not based on technology, it's based on perception. And if you want to advance your perception, you know, there are different people who eat bananas every day. There are people who eat just like there are different diets. People who like to eat hamburgers every day, and then there are people who like to eat vegan food, which means no dairy, no meat. There are people who like to eat avocados, and there are other people who like to eat ketchup, and there's people who like to eat pancakes in the morning. And so each one of these people are going to have limitations on their capability based on their diet. So just as there are different people with different diets, there are different occupations with different results of those occupations. If you spend your time swimming in an Olympic-sized swimming pool with what is it called? What is the chemical that they put in swimming pools? It is chlorine. If you spend your time swimming in an Olympic-sized swimming pool with chlorine in it, and you're wondering why your health is declining as a male, you know, chlorine is harmful to the sperm count. You know, it's harmful to the male. If you're a woman and you love swimming in a swimming pool, that's going to result in a certain type of, it's going to have a result on your health. If you're a man and you're swimming in a chlorinated pool, it's going to be detrimental to your health. Yeah, your muscles might get stronger, but your ability to be healthy, and it is going to have an effect on your health, because it's one of those halogens, and you know, halogens are not good for your health. So if you like to eat a lot of things with, what is it called, fluoride, that's going to be bad for your health as well. So you have different scientists who say certain things are good for you. Yeah, I'm sure in my worldview, preservatives and chlorinated water, and what is the other one? The F one, it is the fluoride, are not good for my health. Maybe they're good for your health, but preservatives and stabilizers and breads and things like that are actually, in my worldview, I do have a bachelor's in holistic wellness, they are pretty harmful to health. So I avoid those things, and since I like to be able to perceive more of the world, more of the universe as a meditator, I do these things. And other people who are scientists or engineers who say there is no other dimension, I would say, well, maybe first thing you should do is do a forward bend. Stretch your legs out, straddle, sit on the ground, do a forward bend, and see how far close to the ground you can get your stomach. Maybe stop eating these different breads. Stop swimming in the swimming pools with the chlorine. Look at your toothpaste to see if there's any fluoride in it, and maybe change your diet, and that will allow you to change your perception, because the things you do lock you into certain worldviews and ability to sense. So if you want to actually change your ability to sense, you're going to have to do different things than you normally do. And a lot of doctors will tell you that what you eat does not have an effect on your ability to perceive or to walk around or do things in life. And a lot of those doctors often die early. They have a shorter lifespan than the average human being. So if you're going to listen to a doctor, you may not actually have a longer lifespan. So a lot of doctors do not have a degree in nutrition, nor have a lot of doctors studied wellness. You know, they only study disease. So yeah, what you get is what you believe in. So as you change your beliefs, you will actually, in fact, change your worldview. So that's my talk. If I had more to film and video here, I would be talking about and videoing and filming rather than giving you my spiel. But as things are delayed here, because there's been a lot of hype as far as launch date, I have to improvise. And some of this speak is my shameful improvisation. Hey Nick, yeah, I think the most important thing Nick is asking about, what would be a good tripod for the launch? Any recommendations? I'll be there for sure. Yeah, well, it depends on what kind of camera you have. You could have a $30 tripod, or you could have a $200 tripod, but there's a lot of sand out here, so if anything, you want to, whatever tripod is good for your camera, and if you're only going to be here for 2 weeks, then it really doesn't matter what kind of tripod you have. If you want to, they're going to probably make a 5-mile radius for the launch, so you'll be able to be at your tripod unless you leave it here closer to the site. If you're from a distance, you'll be able to operate your tripod and anything that allows you to get it to go to a vertical shot. So if the launch is going to launch from the launch site here and go to a vertical, all the way up to the sky, you want to be able to easily rotate the camera upward, but you'll be probably about four miles or more away at South Padre Island or something like that, so you'll have a good angle on these shots. So maybe up to a 60-degree rotation vertical with the tripod would be ideal. But yeah, the last time, take a look at the Starship 15 footage, and that'll give you a good idea of how fast the booster might go up. Maybe it'll go faster, but with the Starship on top, maybe it'll be about the same rate of climb up into the atmosphere. Hey, Kensington, what do you think about Texas barbecue? Yeah, Kensington. I am a vegetarian, so I do eat eggs. So I do eat eggs, but I am a vegetarian otherwise. So yeah, anything that has like an emotion, I tend to, if something in its normal state would run away when I'm trying to slice it up, then I normally let those things live. And I don't eat anything that would run away if I'm trying to cut it and eat it. All right, that is all. I'm caught up with everything. We're still having those. We're still having every 18 minutes we get about that venting there, 8 or 9 minutes. Same thing as yesterday. We're getting some stuff with it. They're still doing that venting apparently. Yeah, Nick, anytime. Thanks for asking. Good stuff. Thanks. We got some good blue skies today. Today might be a good day for launch. We got blue skies and the wind is kind of strong, but everything else is good. Yeah, Johnny, whoever wants to do a mission is cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yada yada. Yeah, I didn't know those were still for sale, but good. How long ago did you order those things? Because I'm not sure if the store is still open, but maybe a while back that could have been true. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm into any kind of missions, Johnny. But to question whether there's life out there in the universe is childish. I'm a meditator, so I'm speaking from a meditator's view. I've met different beings. I've been out of my body hundreds of times, and I've met other beings, non-humans, and I myself have been beyond what it is to be human. So 2 days ago, oh, that's good. I didn't know those were still for sale. Great. I'll have to look around and see how to do that myself. Good stuff. Thanks. I think it takes about 2 weeks to get to you if you order that. I have a shirt and a mug myself, and I wear that shirt a lot. I have one of the green ones, and I have one of the mugs too. They both say OCEAN. Back order. Interesting. Well, I'll look into it. Thanks. Yeah, there's more and more meditators are coming out and speaking on camera. There's a guy named Sadhguru, and he speaks a lot the way I speak, because he has had similar, if not exactly the same experiences I've had in the meditation sphere. So Sadhguru, and there's a handful of other people who've had similar experiences as I've had. So yeah, Johnny, yep. Outer space and inner space, right? The outer space is for the people who can't go into the inner space. The inner space takes you into outer space, but the outer space only takes you into outer space. So you have to go, if you want to get both the outer space and the inner space, then you got to do the meditation. Thanks, Johnny. Yada yada. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it depends what kind of experience in life you want to have. There's really nothing good or bad. It's only what you want to experience in life. So if putting fluoride on your teeth makes you happy, then that's good. So I would say that's good. It depends on what kind of life experience you want to have. The meaning in life, I believe, comes from what you want. Depends on what you want out of life. You know? Ah, you ordered from Lab Padre. I got you. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Anyway, just. All right, well, we're not seeing much here. I will go to the main gate and get some shots from there. This is kind of not much happening here right now. Hey, yada yada, you have a closer relationship with Elon than I do, because I don't have a relationship with Elon. There is an Elon Musk who's a member of the channel, but I have no confirmation whether that's actually Elon or just someone pretending to be Elon. But I don't mind the $1.99 membership income from it, so it's fine with me if someone wants to pretend to be Elon and pay me $1.99 a month. It's welcome. All right, I'll wrap it up in the next 3 minutes. So I'll do another 3 minutes. We're at 49 minutes now, so that'll be about 52 minutes into the stream is when I will wind this down and move over there, check my messages, and do another live stream from the main gate in about a half hour. The hissing is a, let me get that shot here.
I haven't seen this one venting before, but yeah, they got some venting here from some other smaller vents. Yeah, those were some nice vehicles that just passed by. Is this hydrogen? I don't know. We don't have hydrogen here, so this can't be hydrogen. Yeah, it could be helium as well, but yeah. Nitrogen or liquid oxygen says Peppersol. Give it. Yeah, could be nitrogen. There's a nitrogen tank right behind it. So the tank to the right is water. So it would have to be maybe water vapor or nitrogen probably. See you later. Good stuff. All right, in the last 30 to 60 seconds here, I'll say good. See you later. If I don't see you later, thanks for checking in. Have a good life. I'll see you maybe in the next video. Otherwise, in another dimension. If we meet again sometime in person, that'd be great. Thanks for tuning in.